Guys, it's me, it's Lori. How are you today? You know, there's so much going on right now. There's so much going on. I'm going to finish my book. I got so many things going on. I wrote a book about growing up with abuse and living with the borderline personality disorder, narcissistic personality disorder person, mentally ill, living with the mentally ill or the addicted, and what it does to you and how to deal with that. I wrote a book on soul wounds, and I wrote a book about the afterlife. I got to publish these books. It's going to be one at a time. As you know, God had me step out of what I was doing. You know what it was? I'm not an entertainer. God gave me these gifts to help people. I've been really focused on helping people. This week I didn't go do the homeless run because a lot of things happened and I couldn't, which makes me feel horrible. But I will. I'll get to it immediately on Monday, next Monday. The majority of my time is spent right now on volunteer stuff. My writing is nearly finished. I just have to get it published. And I have to move. I have to move immediately. So if anybody knows of any place, preferably in New Hampshire, I know people watch this. I'm going to move out of New Hampshire as soon as everything eases up here and I can. But for now, it's going to be in New Hampshire, preferably Merrimack County. So Concord in that area. If you know of any place that is pet friendly, please let me know. And if you could pray that I find that, I'd appreciate it. I'm going to end up in a hotel again, if not, at least until I find something. People ask me all the time, in the face of adversity, see, I've got a lot of personal stuff going on. I don't want to mention completely, but a lot of stuff with my family that's going on. There's legal matters that carry a heavy financial burden with them. Medical issues. People say with your diagnosis, you should have been dead a long time ago, and that's absolutely true. Of course, I'm not, but I feel the after effects from the medicine every day. So there's not a day that I have that isn't pain-free. I've got to move. I've got all these and the things going on with my family. People tell me, if I had only one of the things that you're going through, I don't know if I could survive it. But, when people ask me, how do you do it? How do you still laugh? How do you stay calm? How do you keep this peace? Like, it's Jesus. When you come to know Jesus, God never said, you'll never have trouble in this world. God never said you'll have your best life now, like Joel Osteen, or, love God and you'll have prosperity, lots of money. You might not. He does provide for us. He's our provider. But he never said you're not going to have any trouble. In fact, he said, this world is full of trouble. Friendship with the world is enmity with God. This world is full of trouble, but he promises this peace through it. And that's why I have the peace. Thank God for him, for my faith and for peace, because I probably wouldn't be here anymore. I know I wouldn't. I know I would have succumbed to the thoughts of leaving this world if I didn't know him. So, self-publishing, not just having somebody print it up for you and bind it and all that, but like actually edit and self-publishing and, marketing it in bookstores and that sort of thing costs roughly about $5,000 per book. I figure I can put one out there and then maybe I'll find through that a publisher or something. So that's what I'm trying to do now, is raise that. Plus, I'm still working with the poor. I had somebody come stay with me for a while a couple weeks ago, and it was horrible because I had nothing at that time. I was trying so hard to make sure that he had everything he needed while he stayed, and it was an awful time. Everything I do comes out of my own pocket, and like I said, now that I have cut out the entertainment portion of it, which I know that's God. He's been pulling on me for over 10 years to do that. It cut down my income quite a bit, but that's okay. I trust him. People say, why do you put yourself out there like this? People kick you when you're down, which they do. It's true. And it's interesting when people, of no faith want to judge and everything. But, the reason I'm doing this, I learned a long time ago that if I try to control everything or if I let my pride get in the way, I'm not going to walk in obedience. I'm doing this because of the promptings of the Holy Spirit. What basically I heard in prayer is, I have somebody in mind to help you financially. But how's that person going to know if you don't put it out there? How am I going to find the right apartment if I don't put it out there? How is that? Maybe there's somebody out there that does, that is a believer and is being prompted by God and they don't know how to find me. So that's why I'm doing this. So anyway, wish me luck on my book. Well, no luck. Prayer. Please pray that I can publish that. If you can donate anything, please go to paypal.me/Light Insights. Or you can look me up on your PayPal account. My email address is LORIR, that's Lori R248 @gmail.com. Or you could, if you rather send a check or money order, make it payable to me, because in New Hampshire you don't have to have a taxpayer ID. I go by my own social. So it's Lori Ramalho, 373 South Willow Street, number 276, Manchester, New Hampshire, 03103. But pray for me, please. I'm in a major transition right now. Everything's changing. And like I said, I got to move. I'm moving this week. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm moving. So if you're local and if you know of anything, please let me know. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon.